Also, Copenhagen has a lot of parks, so not only the Tivoli Garden, but other big parks as well. And they want to make not only with the energy, but in this case to be the a green city as well. And on the left, you can see also the old stock exchange. We made a tour around and getting back to the channel again. You can see modern office buildings over there on the left, and that is also quite common to have these boat tours over there on the left hand side. And we are passing the modern library here for the moment. It is a kind of extension, and there was the black granite used for the construction. And in a way they say that it is also like kind of a book what you can open, and we'll see the new harbor and the brewery on the right hand side, the old one. To drink beer, it was quite common in the medievals. It was like this is the old harbor.
Yeah, no. This is King Christian IV's old brew house on the right.
Okay. So in the medievals, it was quite common to drink beer because people realized that it is safer to drink beer, or depending on the country, to drink wine than to drink running water. The main thing of that was that there was no channel system, and the running water was going together with the wastewater, and that was the reason for a lot of epidemics in the medievals. And but those who were drinking wine, which was also kind of miracle water, to be nominated by the church as well, and they were selling it like medicine. On
On your right side is the royal stables for the royal horses, and the royal riding ground is in here.
On the right hand side, that the building is belonging to the royal family as well. They have their stables here, and also in connection with the several buildings. And you can see one of the Frederick's kings to sit on the horse over there on the right hand side. Most of the kings here in Denmark have the name either Christian or Frederick, one after the other. You can see, you'll be able to see if you go in the afternoon, several pictures of portraits of all Fredericks, like Louise you have in France, for example.
Left-hand side is National Museum.
And on the left is the National Museum, and we are making a turn here. Okay. That's the wedding church to the right.
Huh?
That's the wedding church to the right.
Oh. That's the Torvalds in
Yeah.
museum.
And on the right hand side, you can see the Tollhausen Museum, who was a very popular artist here in Denmark. And also you can see a picture on the right hand side how he was getting back here to Denmark, to Copenhagen, and establish the museum as well. Yes, we came around, and then we continue, and we are going to have a stop at the Amalienburg Palace, which is the winter residence of the royal family for the moment. It was built in the 17th century. It went into the hands of the royal family, and since then they are using it because then that was a time when there was a big fire here all around, and also the royal palace burned down, and they have bought it from those four families who originally were building those big apartment houses. So in a way there are four different palaces to be around the same courtyard, and that is also where the change of the guards is at 12 o'clock, which is very nice, very nice thing to see as well. It is like a theater performance with all the guards and changing them. It is said that only those who participate, they are the ones to know which way they need to go. And then we are going to get to the King's New Square, where there are a lot of construction as well, because metro line is under construction. The first metro line of Copenhagen was opened only in 2002, but since then they are having already 22 stops. But public transportation is quite good because there are several buses and trams to work as well, and in the same time you can use your bike. What you can, those who are living here, so they have some money to, how to say it, that it's not like a daily fee, but a year one, and then you can use it later on as much time as you wish. So here is on the left hand side the construction, but nice apartment houses from the 18th and early 19th century. You can see at the same time on the right hand side.
You have on the right side.
And on the right hand side you can see the so-called New Harbor, which is a very old place, and for more than 200 years it is here. It is very popular in the evening to come here, because on one side there are several restaurants, and you can imagine how popular it is. And they do say that here in the afternoon, if you early evening, if you come here, you don't need to walk. You just lift your leg, and the crowd is going to move you. So New Harbor was new in those days when it was built. On the right hand side, we pass one of the kings of Denmark of the 20th century, Christian X, sitting on the horse, and he was the king during the Second World War as well. Still, he was one going around without the guards and riding this horse. because he was very popular among the people, so among his people, so he was never afraid. So it is the present Queen Margaret to be very popular as well, and he's also kind of fond of fashion, so it can happen that you also, of course not Sunday morning, but it happens that you can see her going around in the city and do shopping as well. So here, statue on the left hand side. Though the main religion is Lutheran, but still here you have the Swedish and the English church, because it was built mainly for the Swedish population who ended up here. It is so close these days, the two countries. Even earlier, the Scandinavian countries had a special contract among them still before the European Union in order to go to work and to live in each other countries, which can be in a way popular as well, especially if you think about the taxes. In Denmark, the taxes are quite high, but in the same time, there are a lot of privileges to go together with that. For example, the country supporting to have babies a lot, and so education as well, which is free for a long time, but that you can ask also later on for the local guide. We are going to stop at the parking lot a little bit ahead, and then you will have the possibility to walk back here and make photos here in the courtyard. That is over there on the left-hand side. You can get a close look for the guards as well, and the church behind that is not belonging to the palace itself, but visible for the complex with that is the biggest Kerber dome all around Europe. This material, because of the salty air, gets green quite quickly. It's a possibility to have bathroom here as well. On the right hand side there is a small store for souvenirs. You can have a look here on the water as well to see the opera house just across the street, which is a 21st century construction. 20 minutes, I think, 25?
Something. 25.
It is 9 o'clock, just a couple of seconds after 9, so you have 25 minutes for that to go around. The palace is on the left hand side, so it is the souvenir store with the bathroom. The channel in the sea is behind us. The bus is going to stay here, so be back here at 9:25, please.